Idiot.
What?
We can't both do it.
Why?
All right, start us off.
What do you mean?
Start off the show.
But you always start. That.
Wow us. Wow us.
What is the end?
You've had a lot of comments lately about how I start the show.
I never have any.
You've had a
friends.
lot of passive aggressive comments.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I'm a comedian. Oh, remember that one?
I do.
Oh, you remember that now, do you?
It's just innocent jabs, man. We're buddies.
Show me how it's done.
This episode is brought to you by Flash's Comedy. Not this week.
So why won't you use my bathroom?
What do you mean? I don't feel like it.
You have to piss very badly.
I do have
yes,
to pee.
Yes or no?
Yes.
But you won't use my bathroom.
I'm not using your bathroom.
And you have a 45-minute drive home.
I do. And
So
a
you are-
very, very small bladder.
So you're signing up for an hour, 15-minute hold until your next urination.
65-minute squeeze. 95.
This is about germs, isn't it?
It is.
What do you think is going to happen in my bathroom?
I don't know.
What do you think is going to happen in
I
my
don't know.
bathroom?
I don't want to risk it. Okay? Is that okay?
You literally go to a coffee shop every day and drink out of a cup that some barista had their hand over the lid, handed to you.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
You put it in your mouth, but you won't use my bathroom. It was cleaned
So
right before you came over for you
glad
to use.
You mentioned that right now. Because
Take the floor.
Before I came here, one of the reasons I have to piss so bad, guys, is because I have a large hot chocolate racing through my bladder, because that's my go-to commute drink when I come here. I like a dark hot chocolate, extra dark.
Oh, thanks
Shout out
Thanks
Meezy.
for getting me one. Thanks.
You're welcome. So, pet peeve. He manhandled the lid. You're supposed to tweeze the lid onto a plate so I can manhandle the lid. Not the first time. But what I do is I have sanitizing wipes in the car. I wipe everything. And I realize I'm about to put my mouth on it. First time I've said that. But I'd rather that than wherever the barista's hands have been. But you're absolutely right. Horrible. Shouldn't do that. Or put on gloves.
You realize you get fast food all the time. You get food delivered to you. You don't think there's touching going on?
It's the ignorance is bliss aspect of it. I don't want to see it. Don't do it in front of me and wish me a good day. Have a good day and good luck.
So you're not seeing anything that's happened in the bathroom.
Exactly. But it's not the point. We're not going to come to an agreement here, okay? You've been sick. Therefore, there are many surfaces and areas in this house that have been exposed to your various viruses. We just finished 2 live streams
Yeah.
that were fantastic.
Were they? I
got
think
a
that's
buzz.
for us to say. I think that
It is
sounds
up for
very
us to say.
egotistical.
No. We call the shots around here. And from those live streams, we were given various topics to discuss. Before we delve into those, anything you'd like to discuss?
No.
Excellent. You went on a infinite taco run today?
I bought groceries
Yeah,
and I took my coupon with me
of course.
in my fanny pack.
Of course.
And I got a fajita dinner kit. Comes with 12 soft taco shells. It comes with fajita sauce and fajita seasoning. The other ones say taco sauce, taco seasoning. This is actually a different sauce and a different seasoning. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, is that why you got it? To shake things up?
And also I like the soft shells. They're kind of fun. So I told you what I did over an email.
Yes.
But I didn't tell these guys. So one time I took a soft shell kit and a hard shell kit from my infinite taco runs. I took the soft shell. I grated cheese. I put it inside. Okay? Then I flipped it over. And I put it in the pan. And I put the lid on. And I turned on the heat. Let that melt. Flip it over. Doing it in butter. Right? Doing it in butter. And then I put the hard shell in the oven for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
For that to heat up.
Okay.
because it tastes better.
Okay.
And then I took out the folded over soft shell that has cheese in it,
Yeah.
essentially a quesadilla.
Yeah.
And then I opened it back up.
Tore that bad boy open.
Yeah. So now we got steaming hot melted cheese. I took the hard shell, put it in the middle, folded it back up so that the cheese would be glue
Yeah.
to hold the two together.
Yes.
Okay. And then I put in the beef, I put in the lettuce, I put in more cheese, I put on the taco sauce. It was the best taco I've had in my life.
Fantastic. And it only took 12 to 16 hours to prepare?
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work.
And more expense, dare I say, than just going out and getting.
What are you talking about?
Does it turn
It
out
was all
cheaper for
free.
you?
It was
It
all
was
free.
all
I have
free.
coupons. I have coupons.
It was
Everything's
all
free.
free. So
Everything's free.
the cheese was free?
Well, I had to pay for that.
Lettuce was free.
No, I had to buy that.
Beef was free.
No, I had to buy that.
All your toppings were free.
Hey, listen, dude. Hey, listen.
I'm merely saying, don't lie to the people.
You know how much it comes out to per taco?
No, I don't. Do you?
It's a lot less than Taco
How
Bell.
much?
It's a lot less than Taco Bell, dude.
Okay.
It's a lot less.
Okay.
Because you're thinking, oh, you have to buy a pack of beef. I didn't put the entire pack of beef into that one taco.
You should have. That would have been an amazing taco. I'm dead. I'm dead. He says he's fine now. I'm dead. There's no ventilation in here. None. Go on.
So, yeah, I acquired my 12th taco kit today.
Okay. Actually, you didn't. It was 11 taco kits, one. What was it?
Fajita.
Fajita kit.
What's the scratchy sound you're doing?
I'm not sure. I don't like it either. But I need to let the mist of disease
You have an actual mask. What are you doing?
dissipate.
Why don't you put your stupid mask on, dum-dum?
Because when
Why
I
don't you
talk-
double mask like Fauci told you to?
Because
Why don't you be a good little boy and double mask yourself?
hey, why don't you mask my ass?
Why don't you listen
man?
to the CDC? Oh, I got to do everything they say. Give me all the shots.
Let me ask you a question. Do you wear masks?
No.
You don't wear masks?
To get into the stores.
You don't wear masks?
So I can get my free taco kits.
So the answer is yes, you wear masks. Move on.
Yeah, but you literally wore one and came inside my house until we went go.
Yeah, but that has
I don't do that.
That's just that's just you having.
They won't let me pick up my tacos without a mask, so I put one on to humor them.
Do you wear it to your car?
Nope.
Do you wear it
Well,
in your car?
sometimes. I mean, I come out because I want to come into the car, do the hand sanitizer.
Enough information about you wanting to come into the car. Move on.
But you know what? This brings up a fantastic point that I wanted to bring up. Why don't you vaccinate yourself?
We're not getting into that.
And then you can just come here whenever I'm sick and not worry about anything. Why don't you vaccinate, buddy?
Because
Are you an anti-vaxxer?
yeah.
Why don't you vaccinate, huh?
Why don't you?
I don't want to be a guinea pig, dude.
Me
we
neither,
just
dude.
lost 90% of our subscriber base. Oh my god, they're not getting vaccinated. We hate them. They don't have vaccine passports. Listen, guys, we don't get into politics.
We don't.
And into any of those wars you guys have, all right?
But you're gonna die.
So why won't you get the vaccine?
Dude, I'm not getting into that, man.
Why?
Because YouTube already has our number.
Oh crap, dude. We shouldn't have
You
said that word.
stupid.
We shouldn't have said the V word,
What are you
dude.
doing?
Dude, we're screwed. Oh my god.
They're literally gonna shoot shotgun holes into the hot tub now. Never mind ice.
No, they're actually gonna have us killed.
They're gonna have us vaxxed while we sleep. So we're not talking about the V word anymore. So topics. Alyssa Milano.
We had a question tonight on the live stream that said, what do you think about what's happened with Alyssa Milano? You seemed very passionate about this topic, so I'm just going to let you go off.
Well, clearly something's going on with her now that I'm unaware of. My issue with Alyssa Milano is during her prime.
Okay.
She was a stunner. Beautiful. Very, very attractive. Very sexy. But always had hairy arms. And I find that disgusting.
So would you say her prime was Who's the Boss?
Yeah, and even after that.
Okay, so she was like 8 in Who's the Boss, you pedo.
She was 8 for like 20 years on a show, or maybe the first year. You sicko.
Dude, that was your favorite year.
No, dude, you're just
That
making
was
it up.
dude. That was her prime for you, dude.
You're making it up. She was probably at her prime, and there was a show where she was like a witch.
Yeah, in the
with two other
90s.
chicks. Yeah, she was
That's
hot.
why I asked you, hey, do you mean the Who's the Boss era? And you're like, yeah, totally, man, when she was 4.
What's your deal, dude?
Well, that was the prime,
Are you
dude.
upset because I didn't say you got 12 taco kits?
I'm upset because you don't use my bathroom.
Never. That's not true. I will use
So
it.
your issue is hairy arms.
Yeah, that was disgusting. It was such a waste. Such a shame. So what's going on with her now? Apparently,
But
she thinks there's something going on.
But the hairy arms issue was always.
Yeah.
The question was, what do you think? Like, how do you feel about what's happened to her?
Well, I just assumed she got worse over age as
Like
she
the arm
aged.
got hairier.
Yeah, but my issue was the fact that even in her prime, she didn't wax that. But clearly, something's going on with her now. What is it?
Oh, she's like a hardcore SJW activist,
SJW.
social justice warrior.
Oh.
And she got totally wrecked by this black woman that called her out on all her verbally,
Oh.
because she's being all, oh, look at me, I'm the savior of the black people, and this actual black woman just ripped her a new one, dude. I would like totally splice that video into here, but are we gonna look like a copyright strike or something?
Doesn't matter.
But then I'd have to go find the video.
Still sounds like a lot of work. Okay.
We got another super chat that asked, what did you think of Jake Paul knocking out Ben Askren? Okay, so let's go back to when this fight was first announced. It was probably a live stream. We answered, somebody asked, hey, what do you think of that? And I said, yeah, Ben Askren is going to get beat down. Like he's going to get his face boxed off. That was my initial reaction.
That was instinct.
I saw the Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson fight, and I've seen Ben Askren strike in several fights. And just instinctively, I thought, no, Jake Paul wins this one if it's just boxing. Okay, he might just be an amateur boxer, but Ben Askren is no boxer at all. That was my initial reaction. What was your initial reaction? You don't remember, you have Alzheimer's.
No.
And then what happened was...
I think I said I wanted Jake Paul to end Ben Askren.
Yes, you hated Ben Askren at that point.
Yeah. Then I ended up hating Jake Paul more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yours was more about who you hate more, not
Yeah,
about who
nothing
can
about skill.
technically
Yeah,
win.
yeah,
Yes.
totally.
So my initial gut reaction was, oh, obviously Jake Paul boxes his face off. But then what happened was I watched all these YouTube videos of the experts breaking it down. George St. Pierre's coach, who a lot of people regard as the greatest MMA mind
Fighter. Oh.
as a coach.
Okay.
And he was explaining on a live stream of his that, no, Ben Askren's going to win because, he's going to, keep grabbing Jake and make him tired, and he has a strong chin and all this stuff. And I watched another former UFC fighter. His take on it was very similar. And these guys convinced me. I thought, yeah, that makes sense. He's not gonna knock out Ben Askren. Ben Askren's got a great chin. Let's ignore the flying knee from Masvidal that would have knocked out anybody. So these people convinced me, and then I go on a live stream, and then I start going, yeah, Ben Askren's gonna win this. He's gonna tire out Jake Paul, and he's gonna beat him. And what happens? He gets knocked down in like 3 seconds, exactly which was my initial assessment. So I'm gonna go with my gut from now on. Forget these experts.
If you went with your gut, dude, because your instincts are good. They're strong. They're solid.
What should I do with my life now?
End it.
That's your instinct, though.
For you.
Yeah, that I should end my life.
Yeah. My instinct is also very strong. But this fight sucked. It's horrible. Ben Askren was this slobby, out of shape dude showing up for a paycheck. And I think it was rigged. I don't think it was a real fight. Didn't like it. Like I would think that someone like Ben Askren that trains for this shit would have lasted longer, put up more of a fight.
He couldn't even last as long as a basketball player who's never fought before in his life.
Yeah. That's why it just didn't feel right.
You know, I'm a guy who, whenever people say, "Oh, that was rigged," I think, no, fighting's not rigged. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But when I saw that, initial reaction was,
Rigged.
It's
Doesn't add up.
a little fishy.
Yeah.
But then I watched a replay of the punch and Ben Askren face planting from a different angle.
Yeah.
And I thought, that kind of looked convincing.
But don't you think
That was
when
a
you
pretty
do it
good
as
fall.
often as him, you can act it out after?
Dude, he just landed on his face, dude.
Dude,
That
would you land
hurts.
on your face for, what was his payday?
500,000.
That's really, it's not a lot.
Or maybe it was like 500,000 and then up to $1 million with some other stuff.
But still, for 500,000 right now, would you face plant on the concrete here?
On the concrete? That'll
Yeah.
kill me, dude.
No, it won't. Face
Dude,
plant.
they didn't fight on concrete. Why do I have to do mine on concrete and Ben Askren does his on a ring?
Do we have a ring here? I'm just saying, for $500,000, would you do it here?
I have a large cardboard box. Can I fall on that?
Yeah.
For 500,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid. I'd do that.
Okay, so would he.
Yeah,
That's
but I
my
wouldn't
point.
throw a fight.
For $500,000?
No, too much pride.
And that's your problem. That's why you will be penniless for the rest of your life.
Pride before the fall?
Yeah.
During and after?
That's a really good title. Pride Before the Fall.
Title for what?
Something.
A rap album?
Maybe. Probably not. Dustin. Round 3.
We got a question on the live stream.
Thrilling question. He's excited to cover it.
Guys, we did about 5 hours of live streams tonight.
Yeah. Thank you all, by the way.
Yeah, so we got a question on the live stream. What do we think is going to happen in the trilogy fight of Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier? You know what, dudes? I don't know anything as far as calling these fights. I don't know nothing. Okay? I feel like I want Conor to win. Dustin's a good guy, so it's cool if he wins too. My brain is telling me Conor can win this one. Him and his team make great adjustments. They'll analyze. And Conor caught Dustin good in that first round. But then my other mind says, dude, what are you talking about? He's going to lose again. But then I'm like, no, man. And then I'm like, you know what I mean?
And then you're like, let's go get some more taco kits.
Yeah.
There's no chance they can let Conor lose. If Conor
Again, we're
loses-
talking about the rigging?
In this case, you know what? I rarely, if ever, think there's rigging in the UFC. To me, it's very legitimate. I like it. I appreciate it because of that. In this case, Conor is the face of it still. He's the biggest payday. If he loses this, he's done, dude. What's he gonna come back to? Maybe, but it just loses the cachet. It loses the draw. You can only lose so many times before you're no longer the Conor of yore.
Maybe Dana doesn't care.
How
Maybe
do they
Dana wants to put Conor in his place.
That's the son of a bitch.
Maybe he
move.
wants to humble him. Maybe he's like, I have hazmat chimichanga. I don't need Conor anymore.
I don't know, man. I just don't see it happening. I don't see it happening at all.
But again, we're talking about rigging, aren't we?
Yeah, but also I think Conor could win. If he makes the adjustments, I think he's got it in him. Dustin, I feel like he got really lucky surviving some of those shots early. But also Conor's problem is that he doesn't go the distance. And when someone brings the heat against him, he crumbles. Over and over again, you can almost feel the momentum swing. And then the moment it swings, when that pendulum swings against Conor, it's almost like he's so convinced that he's going to come out and take care of business so fast or what's the word I'm looking for?
Decisively.
Decisively. Thank you. But when the pendulum swings the other way, it's like he loses himself. The confidence shatters or he gets gassed out or whatever it is. And it's palpable. There's a palpable swing in the energy. You almost know it. You can feel it. It's very visceral. Oftentimes when we're watching it, we're like, oh shit. It's almost like you can feel it coming.
He looks like a deer in headlights.
Yeah. It's almost like he's shocked because it takes him out of his own hype. And that's when it's pretty much done. There's literally never been one where this pendulum swung that he ended up victorious or winning. It's very palpable.
Nate Diaz, number 2. He caught his second wind in, guys, what was it, the 4th round? And he came back. That was one time.
But he had lost number 1, right?
Yeah.
So I think there's that, right? So I think when it's the other way around, it's more of a shock to him. Like I think in number 2, he was so sure he had it that it caught him off guard. So because of that, there's a chance. Do I want him to win? Absolutely. Do I think the UFC could afford for him to lose? Not a chance. At the end of the day, there's no bigger draw.
Well.
But they don't have you yet. You've been holding out.
We're still in contract negotiations. Dude, do you think I should be in the UFC?
Sure.
Do you think I could...
No.
Do you think I could win the championship?
The Ultimate Fighting Championship?
A UFC championship?
In what? Taco making?
In Ultimate Fighting, dude.
Who are you fighting?
Dude, whoever they throw at me. You know there's weight classes, right, Dum Dum? I'm not talking about fighting Francis Ngannou.
No, I know, but
I'd be in the 115.
do they have a dead fighter division where they pit you against fighters that have sadly expired? God rest your souls. No? Then no. I don't think you'll win.
What if they make a super fight between me and you? Who wins that one then, huh?
It depends. If you still have the fighting skills that you used to and the energy that you used to, I don't stand a chance. But in looking at your constitution, if I can withhold and just protect myself from a few pot shots, feeling pretty good about my chances. Looking at you, they're going to be like, he's going to die. Just putting on his trunks.
Because he's so muscular.
That it's like the body can't take the constriction of clothing.
That's right.
And he's not allowed to fight nude, much as he'd like. So he's going to die getting ready.
There was this time
Yes.
that I was challenged by a DJ who outweighs me.
Significantly.
Yeah. At the time, he outweighed me by, I think it was 105 pounds.
Everyone outweighs you at all times by 105 pounds.
We were at a park, okay?
Yeah.
That, I don't want to call it a beach, but there was water there. But it was grassy.
Yeah.
And there was a pit, a sand pit.
Yeah.
Okay? And one of our friends, who's an instigator,
Such an instigator.
was at a picnic table
Yeah.
a couple 100 feet away.
Yeah.
And he was yelling to the guy who outweighs me by over 100 pounds, get him, to get me. And that guy has done karate before.
The instigator?
Him, but also the guy who was about to attack me.
Yes.
So he comes at me, right? Tries to tackle me. I guillotine him.
Yeah. Or when you do it, guillotine.
I guillotine him.
Yeah.
Choke him out.
Yeah.
I let him go.
Yeah.
And then I notice my shoes untied.
Yeah.
So I bend over to untie my shoes.
That son of a bitch came for you.
Instigator yells, get him, get him.
Yeah.
He guillotines me,
Yeah.
lifts me up in the air.
With your neck.
Yeah, I didn't
Which
do
is
that
not
to
good.
him.
Yeah.
I got him in the guard.
Yeah.
Right on the ground and did it. He lifts me in the air. I heard 2 pops in my neck. And then I couldn't swallow food for about 2 weeks. I had to go to the doctor. He like crushed something in my trachea.
Yeah.
And then he told me that when that happened and he heard it, he actually thought he'd broken my neck.
Yeah.
So he got me back, but
Cheaply.
cheaply.
Yeah.
I took somebody out.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm going to stop. It sounds like I'm bragging here. I feel like we should do a sewer baby of the week, but who's it gonna be?
Us?
Oh, I know who it should be.
Who?
Should I just yell it out?
You always do.
No, we used to discuss it.
We stopped.
We stopped because you stopped putting any effort into the show whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I just came up with whoever it is, and I would just yell it out, and
Totally
you'd go
cool
along
with
with it.
Totally
Okay.
cool with it.
And this week's.
Although, let me just say,
What?
it'll never be Frank Rambo.
What?
I draw the line. I will veto.
Oh my god.
You ever mention that son of a bitch's name? Veto.
So you're okay with Neon Shadow being a sewer baby of the week, and he's literally trying to murder you,
Yeah.
but not Frank Rambo.
Not Frank Rambo.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's serious.
Yeah. Go on. You're going to say Frank Rambo.
Oh my
That
god.
would have been so cool.
Oh my god, that would have been so good. And the sewer baby of the week, of this week, is Measy. Why?
Because he's black.
Because he's black.
Damn right.
Guys, we got confirmation tonight in the live stream that Measy is actually a black person.
Yep.
And as far as we know, the only black person in the sewer.
Mm-hmm. And he's our friend.
And yeah, we have a black friend.
Yeah.
And for that,
We're black. Facts.
and also he is sewer baby of the week. Congratulations, Measy.
Thank you for bestowing upon us blackness.
And congratulations to us.
Yeah. Because now we can date sisters.
His sisters?
It's Pen. Send pics. Thanks, Measy. I guess that's it.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep sewer.
Hey! Yeah.